Okay, so I'm going to be doing a quick test today. New Rogue ST Triple Diamond, never been available in left hand before. Probably one of the best looking Callaway drivers I've ever seen, and honestly probably one of the best looking drivers that's come out this season. Very stealthy, honestly a little bit more stealthy than the TaylorMade Stealth even. The gold and black is really nice. Address, as I said, never had a Triple Diamond available in left hand, and I can see why people like this and prefer the shape. It just kind of a very symmetrical, rounded, whatever you want to call it, tour style. It's a bit of a cliche, but you know, a little bit smaller profile head and just looks extremely good. And the flat finish, I think, is a nice choice for Callaway. You still see the carbon a bit, which I know is kind of their signature, that faded carbon. But I think the flat finish looks better than the gloss for whatever reason, just with the way they design their heads. And just quick and easy on what the difference is probably going into this year with Rogue versus the original Rogue. They've obviously changed jailbreak. So jailbreak used to be kind of two just rods in front of the face. It's more of a frame now. So there's more of a frame reinforcing that part. It's supposed to be better for miss hits. I've just got it set up right at 9 degrees. This is the shaft I had in the Maverick a couple years ago. So it's an Acura Tour Z RPG. I believe this little red notch ferrule I've got on here, I think it's a tour sleeve. So this probably is playing around 8 1/4, and I think a little bit flatter. So it might be, the standard is 57 lie, it might be 56 lie, but as I said, it looks really, really good at address. So yeah, probably never been this excited to hit a Callaway driver before. This one looks really, really good. Ooh. First swing on camera is a good one. Hit that line. Yes. Should just do one shot and stop. Strike, good. Path and stuff is pretty good. High on the club. It's moving though. Ooh. Don't mind that. 25 right, yeah, that's not bad. Just a little bit knuckly. This is very low spin. For a 9-degree driver is very low spin. Strike's pretty good. It's low in the face and not spinning. Ooh. Low heel at 2100. Yeah, that's nice. There we go. It's a lovely one. Now we're talking. Ooh. Speedy. Low strikes are good. So low spin. That's it well. Yeah, this is wild. Swing is getting a little into out, but strike is okay. Swing. Pulled a bit, but it's actually a pretty good shot. I will keep that. That would land in a generous fairway. Strike's pretty good though. So starting with the club data, this is probably a decent delivery day for me. So what I've been working on, if you look at the videos I've just done with the guys down in Florida, getting way too inside in the backswing was an issue. So my path was at times, I think with Tyler, even with an iron, it was like 6 or 7 in to out. So this is actually not bad, 3.8 from the inside and 4 up. Swing actually felt good. Again, this is based on about 50-ish% of the swings I made, so 15 swings total. I took the ones that to me were, pretty well swung and would hit a reasonably sized fairway. So just trying to do the driver justice. It's obviously not a test of how good I am at golf. It's about the performance of the driver. So obviously being selective as usual. What that translates into is really good ball speed for me. Again, like trying to make golf course style swings, 172 is really quite good. 11 launch and just over 2,000 are, about as good as I ever do. Overall, it's just really, really good. The one thing I would say is for, 9 lofted down to just over 8 degrees, sitting at around 8-ish degrees in loft, it's spinning and launching around what I noticed with the TaylorMade Stealth when I lofted it down to about 7. So I'll have to test them side by side. This is not the most scientific evaluation by any means, but I would tend to say this might be the lowest spin driver I've tested so far this year, just based on the fact that, a full degree more aloft probably would indicate I would have expected to see this around 2,400, but super low spin driver. Even low in the face, you'll see some of these strikes that we went through. So 6 millimeters heel and 7 low it's not a great strike, and it's not the part of the head you expect to hit a very long drive out of. To get 2150 out of that, and the launch isn't too bad. Like to keep the launch around 10 is not bad either. This is a really low spin driver. Pretty much a dead center strike, you can see spun about the same. Obviously it launched higher, which is better. A little bit better start line and finish line as well, but in terms of what they're claiming for striking it around the face and spinning it still in a good window, it's definitely feasible. I mean, to get basically the same spin there as I got there is, it's good performance. Just from that brief session, obviously 15 drives is not, I'm not going to judge a club completely based on that. Love to hit it some more. It was nice to hit it with the shaft that I know fits me, so I think that does the head pretty good justice. But I would safely say that's about as good as I've ever seen a Callaway driver perform for me. It's probably the best I've ever enjoyed the looks of it, especially at address. And I am indoors, so I don't want to judge the sound too much, but it does sound quite good. It sounds a lot more, I would say, muted and solid than it probably in the past. Some Callaway drivers for me get a little high pitched. So I like the sound of that, and I think feel-wise it's right up there with some of the best. To me, felt as good as some of the Titleist drivers I've hit, which, as you know, is high praise because they pretty much make the best feeling and sounding drivers out there. So appreciate you guys watching. First club review for me by myself. To be honest, not something I picture myself ever doing. I think I said 1,000,000 times to 1,000,000 different people, I can't imagine ever sitting in front of a camera talking about a golf club by myself, but here I am, giving it a shot. I'll work on it, and you guys let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, what I could be doing better. I'm sure there's plenty, but day one of it, just wanted to give it a shot, and to be honest, just really liked that they made a triple diamond in left hand from Callaway, so was excited to hit it. Figured I'd make a video, but let me know what you guys think. Feel free to leave me some comments, and I'll get back to you and happy to chat with you about it.